Hello, I'm Dan Maslia, and today I want to show you how to make a Curabies, which is not a Sephardic dessert, but rather the name of a Sephardic dessert, because when the Sephardics left Spain and moved to Turkey and the Ottoman Empire, there was a lot of Arabic influence, and the name Curabies is really an Arabic name that the Sephardics started making this dessert because of how sweet it is and how easy it is to make. And my grandson Joshua Whitehead is doing the video today as we make this thing, and we'll show you how easy it is to make these Curabies. Okay, let's get started with the Curabies, one of my favorite desserts. This will start first with one cup of oil. Now we're going to add a half teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of cinnamon. Next we'll put the sugar in there and mix it all together.
How much sugar do you use?
1 cup of sugar. Now the next thing we're going to do is put in our flour. It's usually two and a half cups, but I usually start with 2 and mix it and see how it comes out before I add any more flour. Now I'll add the rest of the flour.
So how much flour total?
Be a total of 2.5 cups of white lily all-purpose flour. At this point, I throw in my pecans, which is like 1.5 cups of pecans, and I mix it very slowly just to get the pecans integrated into the dough.
And you use chopped pecans?
Yeah, chopped pecans. Cut them up in quarters. And then that's it for the mixture. Okay, so after we mix it, the dough, we bring it and we take it out and get ready to make the individual Curabies. Sometimes it needs a little bit more flour. This is just a little sticky, maybe just a little bit more. And then you've got a nice round bowl with these pecans in there. And they are ready, just about ready to be put together. Just a little bit more flour.
Just enough to where it's not sticky?
Where it's not sticky. And we're ready to go. Now, my mother used to make Curabies. She'd make them flat, triangular shape, or you could make them a curvy shape, but I usually just like to make them round. I have this little milling machine that they use for millings. I just take the dough, put it in the machine, and on a piece of parchment paper, I just make the individual Curabies, and then when I finish, they're ready to be cooked. Okay, now that we've finished making the Curabies, it's time to cook them. I'm going to put them in the oven at 325 and cook them for about 30 minutes. The hardest thing about cooking curabies is you don't really know ever when they're finally cooked. You have to keep looking at them. When the bottom of the curabie has a dark brown spot on it, that's when it's done. But generally, in 30 to 35 minutes, it'll cook it well. This is how we know it's done. When the bottoms are brown, you know they're done, and you can also tell that the nuts show that they're crispy too. They're ready to eat. Okay, I've taken them out of the oven, and I've put a few in this little tray, and they're brown. If you can see how the bottom is brown, that tells me that they're done. The next thing I do is put sugar on them. The best way to do it is to just put a little confectionery sugar, powdered sugar, which I use, and I shake it up real well.
To get them all coated.
To get them all coated completely. And then I put them in little small paper holders, and they're ready to eat.
Look great.
They can sit out at least 2 or 3 days without refrigeration and stay fresh. One of the things I like to do after I've made these, and I usually like to give the finished product to my kids or my grandkids, and I've got a box that I just get. You get it online, get these boxes, and then I have these layers of paper that I can also get online. So I just put a layer here, and then I put the curabies in here. This box will hold 2 layers of 9.
It's a good presentation.
Yeah, it makes it nice for gifts a lot. And put another layer on top. Put the rest in here. And you've got a nice gift. These paper holders come in different colors, all kinds of different colors. I just chose to do white. And I close my box up, and I have a nice little gift, some very interesting, delicious food that makes for nice holiday eating. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you're able to make them because they're very easy to make. I did have about 5 of them here, but it seems like my grandson Joshua and my daughter and my wife decided to take some and eat them themselves because they really are delicious.
Because they're so good.
They are so good, and I hope you enjoy making them.